But I think it's something that you have to truly experience, and then you go, "Oh, that's what it is. That's what it feels like."
I think you gave a really great definition of it. So what do you mean by the middle of nowhere? What does that mean to you?
So, growing up in Southeast Colorado, sometimes because this was back when cars were pretty basic and we didn't have cell phones and things, your car might break down in the middle of nowhere, which means that there's no civilization, there's no house. You know what it looks like in Southeast Colorado. You can drive for 80 miles and there is no civilization. You might see a house off in the distance, you might pass a few cars, but the middle of nowhere geographically is truly so much of the Western United States, which can feel very daunting in a way. When I spoke about living on the East Coast when my husband was in the Marine Corps and I would meet people who would have to move from Virginia to California to change duty stations, or they had come from California to Virginia, and they would say, "There's nothing out there from, like, Nevada to Missouri. There's nothing. There is nothing." And I would argue with them and say, "Oh, no, there's a whole lot of something. There are bones out in fields from animals that have died and, the circle of life. Now they're bleached bones, and there are petroglyphs and pictographs, and they're interesting rocks, and you gotta look up at the sky, and you can see this thunderstorm that's 50 miles away, and you just get to watch the lightning, but it's not going to hit you, and so that's the middle of nowhere geographically, and the middle of nowhere psychologically, emotionally.